Welcome to my channel, where I'm trying to make high-level table tennis more accessible to the average player. Table tennis is a complicated sport with a steep learning curve for beginners, and pips add a whole extra level of complexity to the mix. Most players struggle against pips not because of problems with their technique, but because they're confused, frustrated, and they lose their confidence. To be successful against pips, a player must have two fundamental understandings about the game. What strategies are effective against the pips players, and what physical effect the pips have on the ball. You don't have to have perfect technique. If you understand the fundamentals of the pips playing style, then you'll still have a fighting chance. The most effective strategy against pips is to rally to one side and kill the other.
They're using different rappers. If you look their forehand and look their backhand, there are two different spins come back and make you confusing. So you always stay one side. That's better, whatever you feel comfortable with. You can keep looping until he pops up, you'll kill the other side. So just looping one side, kill the other side.
The biggest mistake that players make against pips out playstyles is that they try to serve and rally the whole table. The best thing you can do against these players is pick the side you're most confident you can rally against and wait for your moment to kill the other side. Pips out players have dramatically different shots depending on whether they're using their inverted side or their pips outside, while double inverted players tend to play with similar qualities, timings, and spins regardless of whether they're using their forehand or their backhand. This means that double inverted players are used to playing an even-paced game, where the ball speeds up naturally shot by shot and is very difficult to slow down. Pips out players have much more control over the pace of play, and can speed up and slow down the ball very easily depending on which side of their racket they choose to play the shot with. This uneven pace of the game is what causes most players to fall against the pips out style because they're unable to adapt to the abrupt changes in pace and spin from shot to shot. The key to victory against this style is minimizing those changes in pace and spin by playing consistently to one side of the pips out player's body so that they're less able to use the other side of their racket and control the pace and spin on the ball. Regardless of the type of pips your opponent uses or the type of playstyle that you personally use, reducing these abrupt changes in pace and spin are the key to securing a victory against the pips out style. Simply rallying one side and killing the other side won't be enough, however, if you don't have a strong understanding of your own playstyle or of how each type of pips affects the ball. Pips out players are very aware of their weakness, and when opponents begin to isolate to one side of the table, the pips out players have methods to ensure that they will get to use both sides of their racket in every rally. Whether it be a step around, a twiddle, or a pips out flick from the forehand side, these players will do their best to get both sides of the racket in on the ball in every rally so that they can reap the full benefits of this disruptive playstyle. Even though playing to one side and killing the other will greatly reduce your chance of unforced error, it definitely won't eliminate it, so you're going to have to deal with both sides of the racket at some point. You need to have a strong understanding of your own strengths and weaknesses in order to decide your course of action in this worst case scenario. The key to creating a strategy against pips out players is picking the shots and the spins that you're most comfortable with and pairing them against whichever side of the pips out player that you personally feel most confident against. For some control players who lack a very strong attack, it may make more sense for you to play directly into the long pips over and over again and wait for the chopper to give a high ball for you to finish wide to the forehand. This is the best choice for a control player because it eliminates the chopper's ability to attack unless they want to step around, but most control players can block a step around wide to secure the point as well. However, if you're a big forehand power looper, you may want to avoid an opponent's medium pips, as a short dead ball will prove difficult for you to open on. Serving fast into the forehand and focusing on counter looping rallies might make more sense for your own personal playstyle. There's so many different playstyle possibilities here that I'm not going to try to fit into one video. But the key to victory here hinges on your ability to judge your own strengths and weaknesses and pair your strengths against the weakness of the pips out playstyle. Again, pips out playstyles rely on abrupt pace and spin changes that cause unforced errors, confusion, and frustration. You can mitigate that by employing the rally one side, kill the other side strategy, but you're still going to have an understanding of the physical changes on the ball so that you can prepare for worst case scenarios. Pips out style is a very disruptive playstyle, but just like every playstyle, it has clear strengths and weaknesses. The key to overcoming a pips out playstyle is understanding why you lose to it. If this video gets to 50,000 views, I'm going to make a follow-up video where I dive in deep into what strategies work best for each playstyle against each different kind of pips player, what different kind of pips rubbers do, what the effects of the sponge and the blade are, and best practices against styles that you just don't know enough about, with some cameos from pips out players here in the Southeast. As always, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and help me with my own personal goal of becoming officially sponsored by Butterfly by going to their YouTube channel and commenting "Give Nathan a Job" on their most recent video. I'll put the link down in the description below. Thanks again for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next one.